Hey guys, welcome to Super Score 108, and today I'm going to share with you my French Open 2019 picks for this tournament. Very exciting. We saw a little bit of interesting kind of development within the clay court season with the Masters 1000 titles, including Barcelona, where Rafa Nadal lost in Monte Carlo, Barcelona, and Madrid, mostly in the semifinals. Very not early for him, at least, because he usually wins. And then he finally picked it up in Rome and looked to be extremely strong and back in shape for the tournament. So I'd like to kind of go into it and just kind of highlight. Of course, Rafa Nadal, clear favorite, I think. At least a half 50% or more chance. I'd put his chances at 50 to 55% to win the entire tournament. Djokovic looking stronger in Madrid, obviously winning that tournament, looking pretty good as well in Rome. Whatever the excuse was why he lost, because he was tired or Rafa outplayed him, it defeats the purpose. The idea is that he had a very interesting wobbly start, especially in the hard court season in Indian Wells and Miami, and then he had a tougher start in the clay court season, which he made up. So, these are the clear two favorites, and let's take a look at the draw. So, in the top half, we've got Djokovic as the 1 seed, and we got a few names in here that could be disruptors. Shapovalov is one of them. Don't really see him as being a big problem. He's kind of dropped off the radar a little bit, so not too concerned about him. Fabio Fognini, who won in Monte Carlo, who beat Rafa Nadal, 9th seed, not really a threat. I think at this level he could even lose in the first round of Seppi, potentially. We got Bernard Tomic in there as well. Could certainly be an upset there in terms of upsetting himself in the tournament. And we don't really see too many names here. Zverev, the 5th seed, kind of a tough ask there. I mean, we don't really know. He hasn't really performed well. The last time he played very well in a major was probably back in 2018, where he kind of made his career debut in terms of his notoriety for fame, where he beat Rafa Nadal in that, I think it was a 5-set match. We haven't really seen much of him recently. He actually seems to play worse against the worst players. The better the quality of the players he plays against, the better he performs. So I could see him not even making the 4th round, especially with the season that he's been playing. And he's got Millman in the 1st round, so that could be very interesting development there. We got people like Verdasco, Monfils, and the biggest threat I see here is Del Potro on the bottom half of the draw, at least the first quarter. The bottom half, sorry. Could be interesting. Del Potro definitely has the weapons to win. He has performed decently well. I think he made the semis, the quarterfinals in 2012 of the French Open. But again, he's been riddled with injuries. We haven't really seen much from him, so it could be interesting. But I think we don't see too much of a threat for Djokovic in the top half of the draw. He looks to have a pretty clear path to the final, to be frankly honest. So Del Potro, only real threat I've seen. Perhaps Zverev, but I don't see. I think Team, I forgot to mention Team is the biggest threat there for sure. But again, Team's had a great season. He's been playing really well. He upset Nadal this year, but I just don't see it. I know that he had a win in the Masters, but he just hasn't performed consistently enough to where I believe that he has the fighting chance to fully win. He can make it very deep. I think he'll make it. He'll probably beat Del Potro. That could be an interesting quarterfinal. Del Potro versus Team. And I just don't see it. So I really think Djokovic will come through on that half for sure. Probably in terms of the top half of the draw, give him like a 70% chance to come through and to the final. So that's my prediction on that. Moving down to the bottom half of the draw, we got Stefanos Tsitsipas at the top, and we have Nadal. He's the 6th seed. And we got Rafael Nadal at the bottom. I think Nadal will clearly come through here. I just don't see anybody stopping him. Although he does have a harder draw. We got Federer, we got Nishikori in here. We've got Danny Medvedev, who's had a pretty good run. Goffin, not really too much of a threat. Wawrinka, definitely not. I don't see him coming through at all. I think he could lose even 2nd or 3rd round. Tsitsipas could definitely make at least quarterfinals. He could even make to the end and to the semifinal. I think I wouldn't be too surprised. The only concern there is Federer, who could certainly be a kind of a damper in that. Between the two of them, I would actually pick Federer to make the semis of this tournament. A lot of people are giving me mixed feelings about that, but I really do think Federer has had enough rest. He showed some poise in Madrid and Rome. I think he's got a good chance. So we could definitely, I think we'll definitely see him come through, but it is kind of a toss-up between him and Tsitsipas. So I would put it kind of at actually 50-50 between the two of them. In terms of Nadal's half of the draw, the only real threat I see here is Nishikori, at least until the semifinals. So Nadal definitely has a tougher half of the draw, but actually I'm not even sure. It's hard to say. I mean, let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you think that Federer or Tsitsipas in a semifinal clash up against Nadal would be harder opponents than Dominic Thiem? I think Thiem's the stronger of all those players. The top three, I think, are Federer, Nadal, and Thiem. So Djokovic-Thiem semifinal could cause some issues. Djokovic could lose. He could go down. So Nadal, I just don't see Federer or Tsitsipas upsetting him, but Tsitsipas probably has the best chance if it was a matchup against Nadal. But I think Federer will come through. I think Federer, if I'm going to put a pick here, I think Federer will beat Nadal in the semis. I know Nadal probably has the best chance. He certainly does. But I have a feeling Federer's going to come through. Not win, but I think he can come through against Nadal. So I'm going to put that out there. I'm going to say Federer will beat Nadal in the semifinals and make the final. So my final prediction is Federer versus Djokovic in the final. And I picked Djokovic coming on top. But this is very slim. I think Djokovic almost for sure will make his final, but Nadal might have some difficulty making the final if he has to face Federer. So those are my predictions, and please let me know what you think below in the comments. Very excited to hear what you guys think. Who's going to win this tournament? What are the odds of each player? Do you think Thiem will win? Do you think Tsitsipas will come through? Diego Dorfman, certainly a possibility for him to come through and win. But, we'll have to see. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and please let me know in the comments below what you think of who's going to win this tournament and what you think of the draw. Unfair draw, good draw for Nadal, Federer, Djokovic. Looks like Djokovic kind of got a little bit of a break in terms of the draw all the way until the semis, so he should be solid, at least to get some. If he's not playing well, he could garner some form and some consistency to kind of ease his way into the tournament. So we'll see how it goes, but thanks a lot, guys.